What's good, people? Welcome back to another live match preview on the Hotspur News channel. Tomorrow is a massive game, probably the biggest game of the season so far, in my opinion, anyway. Tomorrow we take on Wolves at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Now, this is such a massive game, especially after what happened against Southampton. Yes, I know we did lose 3-2 and deservedly so. Credit to Southampton, who did drew 1-1 with Man United today as well. So
today, so
yeah, so big up to them as well for doing us a favour, Man United. But tomorrow it's all about us. Obviously, West Ham's taking on Leicester, so hopefully Leicester can do us a favour there as well. But I guess all we can do is focus on ourselves and hope the teams around us slip up. But tomorrow we take on Wolves. Now, as I said, in my opinion, the biggest game of the season so far, because this is crucial towards our top four hopes. Absolutely crucial, especially when there's not that long of the season left. I think it's crucial we get the 3 points here to at least stay in it. I still think it's between us and Arsenal for that fourth spot.
yeah, definitely.
I'm not going to take one loss as us being out of it. I know it was a really poor defeat Wednesday night.
The thing is, by the end of next week, if we don't win this game, we could seriously be in trouble because after this game, we played the best team in the fucking league.
Yeah, we got Man City away next Saturday.
If we win that game, and I'm saying this now, I will literally shave my whole hair off. I don't care. With the form they're in, I will do it. Like in the form they're in, literally, we're not gonna win that game. If we do, then, mate, it might. You never know. But
if we get a result out of it, that'll be great. That'll be absolutely brilliant.
Yeah. But the thing is, as well, I think Wolves' biggest game. I think it is the biggest game of our season because I think it shows how good we are. How much we progressed and how much we want top four. I think it definitely shows. Us Southampton, we do need to bounce back. It will show our mentality, which looks quite weak against Southampton, in my opinion, because after we scored the second goal, we just thought, okay, the game's over, when it wasn't that case.
I mean, you could say that, but like I think as well as but also I think as well as a mentality problem, I think it was a defensive problem as well, and obviously like they had Ward-Prowse whipping in ball after ball, and it was 100% bang on every time, and that's the difference, and that's and pretty much I'd say that was the difference between us and them on the night. Their creative midfielder was Ward-Prowse, our creative midfielder was Harry Winks. So you see the difference.
Yeah.
So in my opinion, that was the difference between the two teams on the night. Like I know the mentality was poor, because both times we took the lead, we sat back and invited pressure, and
they scored right after both times. So
yeah, exactly, yeah, and yeah, you're right. Yeah, both times they scored not long after as well. But yeah, tomorrow is all about the 3 points. Like we can't accept anything less than 3 points. 3 points will do, and 3 points only. Once again, it's not an easy game at all. Wolves have been very good this season, especially after Nuno leaving them. And obviously Nuno doing so well with Wolves. They currently sit.
This is actually the Nuno Espirito Santo derby.
Yeah, well, essentially it's 7 against 8th. We're 7th. We're 7th with 36 points, with a game in hand over Wolves, who sit, just be honest, with 34 points. So if we do win, then we go on level with Arsenal with level games played. Man United and West Ham have both played 24 games, and we're only 4 points behind both of them. So 100% still all to play for. But it's just so frustrating we didn't get that win Wednesday night. But anyways, moving on to the team. So what changes would you make from that defeat against Southampton Wednesday?
I think the first one, I think everyone's going to call for it, Matt Doherty to come in for Emerson Royale.
Yeah.
That's a must-have. Dreadful footballer. I actually don't think, if he generally does not play, I think we probably go on to win. Because I think he lost his man for both goals. And I don't care. Sanchez has been quite good this season, so I'm not going to have stick on Sanchez. He was bad against Southampton, but he wasn't as bad as Emerson. So I won't.
He had a bad game, but Sanchez, along with Winks, has been our most improved player on the Conte, and he's had an excellent season. Whereas Royale's been suspicious since that New Year's Day performance against Watford. Since then, he's been so off it. Before that, he was very good.
I'd probably say since Norwich, he's not been that great. He was actually
Now
since
Boxing
Liverpool, to
Day,
be fair.
no,
Since Liverpool.
no. And I'll tell you what, Liverpool and Palace, he was very good.
No,
Yeah,
Liverpool.
like yeah,
We were on here giving him stick. He was saying, "Oh, he's our only bad player."
was we? I thought it was alright or
Yeah.
whatever, but yeah, but personally, I think it was um, yeah. So since the Watford game, the New Year's Day game, he's been so off it, and yeah, like I think it's yeah, and in my opinion, I think it's a good idea to give Doherty at least a shot, because
He
my
was
God,
our
he can't play
most.
any
I
worse than
think he
Emerson did
came on. He
Wednesday.
made the second goal against Leicester. So
Yeah,
I think if he plays like how he did against Leicester,
and then it
you know,
and he nearly broke a Chelsea player's ankle, so I'd love him to come in, and also and also, and this is the main change I want to make: Benteke for Højbjerg. That's the change I would make.
oh, I don't
Højbjerg
know.
needs a rest. He's played every
You know
single.
what it
Come
is.
on,
You know what it is. I actually don't think Højbjerg fits that system. I think as a squad player, Højbjerg's very good. But if we want to push on next season, I don't think Højbjerg can be a star. In
yeah,
my opinion, I just don't think he can because I watch him. He'll have good games, but I'm not actually under Conte seen him have a very good game so far in the midfield too. Most of the time, he's been actually
uh,
quite poor. If you think about it, in the midfield
yeah.
three, he's been quite good. I actually think I honestly I would play Bentancur on wings just like you said, but I don't know. I'd probably play Bentancur a bit more deeper and then play Winks a bit more higher. But I mean
Yeah,
as
what I like
well, I
about
want to shed
Bentancur,
some light. Bentancur has been very good. I was one of the people saying, "Oh, why are we selling this player? He's shit." But
hmm.
I thought I've watched him twice and he looks really good, so he does
he
deserve to
came
start.
he came on Wednesday night and he did more with the ball in 30 seconds than Højbjerg did in 60 minutes. Because like
Really?
because in terms of like a creative midfielder, he's so much more dynamic on the ball, and he's willing to take the risk to go for that long pass. Like for example, literally 20 seconds after he comes on, plays that long ball down to Lucas, and we nearly score from it. That's just how
Yeah.
it is. Like he's basically one of them no nonsense midfielders. Pick the ball up and pass it on. Whereas
Mm.
Højbjerg does a little da 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 da, then loses the ball. You
Mm.
know what I mean?
I mean, we still, I think, skip him and then most likely someone else in the summer who can progressively pass the ball quite well would be good.
How long Skip out for? Do you know? Because I still don't know.
They said most likely Dyer and them are going to be back for the City game.
That's all right then. I thought, okay, that's fine.
So, yeah. But
Um,
I did tell you as well, we missed Skip in that. So I reckon if Skip plays, we win the game and Dyer.
yeah, Skip
Because
and
I think
Bentancur is that
we couldn't
midfield
keep
too.
hold of the ball. Yeah, we could not keep hold of that ball at all in that
Yeah,
game.
yeah. We were getting dominated in midfield, but yeah. I'll go Bentancur for Højbjerg, Doherty for Emerson. Anyone else?
Kulusevski possibly starting from the
No,
beginning.
no.
Do you know what it is? You know what it is, right? I don't think he's been very bad. Like, I think Spurs fans have been too harsh on him. Like, okay, it wasn't great coming on against Southampton, but like, he didn't really have any service. I think against
I'm not going to
Brighton he
talk
was
about
quite decent when he
Kulusevski.
came
Like, he
on.
hasn't even played like 50 minutes yet.
Yeah, I know. Some fans I saw like he's been shit. This. He's already like they're already acting like he's flopped, but like he's played 2 games off the bench. Like because Bentancur's done what doesn't mean another player's gonna do amazing. But yeah, I would, to be honest, I'd like to see Bergwijn maybe in a free, kind of.
Yeah,
Might be
maybe,
interesting
maybe.
because I think Moore is kind of tailed off a little bit.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he has. I agree with that. But at the same time, you have to have him in there with that pace, don't you? Like, like for example, the first goal. Well,
Second goal was
I just
him.
realised Wednesday night he had a poor game, but he played a role in both goals. For Son's goal, he got the assist, and the first goal he played that little flick past to Højbjerg,
Oh
who
yeah,
put it
that's true.
across.
But I
So
feel
like,
against Wolves, I feel like maybe he'll have a bit more space, which might help him a little bit more. Because in the last 2 games, he didn't really have that much because of the pressing. And I think Wolves normally sit back. So actually, when I think about it, maybe we should start more because this is the type of game that does suit him, where he gets space and he can
hmm.
create things. But it is going to be quite a tough task for Kane and Son to break down that Wolves' defence.
Mm.
Because, in my opinion, I think whoever scores first in this game wins. And
Mm.
that's what I think. Because Wolves.
In terms of Wolves' threat, one man who's really gone under the radar recently, Raul Jimenez, has been so off it recently and like really poor. So I guess that's good for us. He's in poor form.
I saw for us that João Martinez out, but Juan Hichan might be coming back in for them. Who's obviously a
Who?
threat. Juan Hichan.
Martino.
Juan
Oh,
Hichan.
him,
You
right.
know, yeah.
Mm.
He's a threat for them. He was good before his injury at the beginning of the season. So that'll be quite interesting. But yeah, they don't score a lot, Wolves. From what I know, they're like bottom. They're like in the bottom three for goals this season. But their defense is amazing. To be quite honest, they've conceded
Yeah.
9 open play goals, which
Mm.
is mad to think. So yeah, I think Wolves are a good side. I think they're going to give us a really good test. And I think
Yeah,
their manager's
I'm just
obviously done it.
praying.
Yeah, it's a big game. Big game. We can't afford. But I do see us breaking down their defence with Son and Kane because let's be real, they're 2 world class players. On their day. So.
I mean, if we don't win this game, then my God, we're in trouble. We are in massive trouble. But well, I guess there's only one way to find out, and that's by going to the game tomorrow. Sitting around 30 EDL members saying "fuck off, ref, you're a shit cunt," this, that, the other, and hopefully
And Tottenham
see a
vlogs.
Tottenham
And
win.
Tottenham vlogs.
Yeah, and Tottenham vlogs, dusty curly trim, looks like a ginger Goldilocks, bruv. But anyways, I guess only one way to go. I guess only one way to find out. Watch the game tomorrow, and hopefully we see a Spurs win. And just before we round off, what's your score prediction?
I think we have to win, and I feel.
I think the players are going to be up for it. I think the
think we
players are
will
going
have
to be
to
up
win.
for it.
I think. I don't know. It depends what the lineup is, in my opinion. Because I mean, if we start with Bentancur wings, or we play Bentancur wings Højbjerg, I think we will most likely win that game. But if we play like Emerson, Højbjerg with wings, like I can't see us winning that game.
If the team
But
is the
I
team
think
that we made changes to, what's your score prediction?
1-0 to us.
1-0, yeah. I was going to say
But I think
2-0.
if it's the other team that I just mentioned, then I reckon it'll be like 1-0 Wolves.
Yeah.
2-1 Wolves. Like, I actually, do you know what it
I've
is?
got to be confident, so I'm going to say
I
2-0.
feel this game kind of has 0-0 written all over it.
Nah, no chance. There won't be
Do
no
you know
goals.
what it is? Because we score goals, right? We started to score goals under Conte, but Wolves don't concede much, but they don't score a lot. That's my only issue. And their goalkeeper is very good, and he's very underrated. Jose Sarr is like top 10 goalkeepers in the league.
Yeah, true, but we literally have to win this game. So like, I can't see there being no goals. But I guess we'll find out. Yeah, so I'm saying 2-0. Well, Kane brace, why not? Yeah, Kane brace.
I'm saying 1-0. I'll say I'm gonna go with Son. We'll get a goal.
Yeah, Son. All right. Well, guess we're gonna find out. You're going to the game tomorrow, yeah?
Yeah. I'll do the matchday vlog on the Instagram, and then obviously you'll do it.
Yeah, sweet.
Not normal.
All right, I think that's going to round up this match preview, not review. Thank you guys for watching. Come you Spurs. Hopefully we get the win tomorrow, and hopefully we come back on here with the review and not smashing our heads on the desk and looking absolutely pissed off. Thank you guys for watching this match preview, and we will see you next time.